here in Washington, glorious national park. We're doing a sunrise rim super loop today, 9.6 miles, 2,600 foot elevation gain. We're going to actually go to the south towards Emmons Vista and Shadow Lake, and ultimately go to first Burroughs, second Burroughs, third Burroughs Mountains, and go all the way around, kind of an upside down lollipop here to our first junction. Little hiker's hack, we're actually going to go to the left to Emmons Vista, 0.1 mile, get a look at the beautiful Emmons Glacier, and then we will come back towards first, second, and third Burroughs Mountains. So we're going to go 0.1 mile this way. Oh my gosh. Look at the absolutely incredible Mount Rainier. We're here in Mount Rainier National Park here in glorious Washington, and look at the vastness of this gorgeous canyon basin. Down below you can see the beautiful white river carving and weaving its way through this gorgeous glacially carved basin. Of course, we have the star, the beautiful Mount Rainier. We are approaching the Emmons. So we just hiked over to Emmons Glacier Vista, and now we are coming back. This was a little hiker's hack where you just do a 10th over the left before coming back to the right. Now we're getting on our main trail, and we'll be hiking to first, second, and third Burroughs Mountains, the heart, the meat and potatoes of our hike. This hike is the gift that keeps on giving. Got gorgeous views of Rainier the entire hike. Next, we will be getting on the Wonderland Trail officially, and we will be hiking to Shadow Lake. Oh my gosh, these views. One of those trails where every step is jaw-droppingly gorgeous. Interesting mix of trees. Got some blue spruce and some pines, a couple mountain hemlock. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Oh, look at the beauty of Rainier. Oh, look at how absolutely beautiful this is. As we continue to hike along. Hard not to focus on our friend to the left, our close, trusty friend, Mount Rainier, peeking between the trees right now, little alpine peekaboo. As we continue down, definitely notice we are descending right now. This custom loop I'm doing is 9.6 miles, 2,600 foot elevation gain. Basically, you go to Sunrise Rim Park, go south, swing by and check out the Emmons Vista, and then go by Shadow Lake. End up doing Burroughs Mountains 1, 2, and 3. Instead of coming back the same way though, like swing north, do Sourdough, and approach the Sunrise Rim Trail from the north side, the more popular access side, back to my vehicle. Oh, look at that. Look at the beauty. That is amazing. So if you do my custom version, it's a 9.6 or 2,600 foot elevation gain. That's just one hike here. I also want to do the Glacier Basin Trail and climb to the top of Mount Fremont and descend, going north, descend into some of those creek basins. And of course, would love to do part of the Wonderland Trail on the north side going towards the west. So it's a trail junction zone. Lots of great high quality world-class hikes in this area. I don't know if this is an area you could even do in one trip unless you focused exclusively on it and did several long hikes. You know, it's funny, I'm from Oregon. I live in Central Oregon, and Timberline Loop is 40 miles around and quite gorgeous, but Wonderland Loop is 83 miles around. So twice as big. And dozens and dozens and dozens of world-class hikes. So Mount Rainier is not a national park you can do in one trip or two trips. It's really more of a several trip experience to capture all the highlights of it. But that's part of the fun. Just when you start forgetting the glorious mountains to your left or losing touch with it for a second, it pops back in your background. Never get tired of the beautiful shots of Mount Rainier. Oh, this is so beautiful, my friend. We've come to a junction, getting on the Wonderland Trail towards Burroughs Mountains. Our next point of interest is Shadow Lake. We'll have the Sunrise Comfort Station on our right. And we'll be getting on Burroughs Mountain Trail. Glacier Overlook will be our next point of interest. And we do the three Burroughs Mountains, 7,100 feet, 7,400 feet, 7,800 feet. Kind of as far as the wind blows on that trail, turn around, come back. But instead of just doing out and back, I want to make it a upside down lollipop. Go over to Sourdough Ridge. Highly recommend, when possible, trying to turn things into loops or lollipops. Grab as many points of interest as you can in one hike. Don't let the rigidness of individual trails define your path for you. Kind of cut a swath and get as much of the high quality zones as you can synergistically. Cool little log bridge here. Dormant little creek. Nothing running, but still very beautiful. Guessing is that's a seasonal play based on the snow melt, annual snowfall. Very cool little creek bed, currently dry. The Alpine Meadow. As we continue along. Low water levels this year, on September 16th, 2023. Actually camping at Bumping Lake to the southeast of us, on the north side of Rainier, and Bumping Lake is severely diminished in its water levels. We're here at Shadow Lake, Mount Rainier National Park, just off the Wonderland Trail. Currently on our way to intersect with the Burroughs Trail. We wanted to stop and enjoy the serenity and solitude of beautiful Shadow Lake. As we get back on Wonderland Trail from the Shadow Lake, we see a little bridge here. Low water level, so there's nothing actually trickling beneath it, but it still has that ethereal zen effect. So we continue to hike along right above Shadow Lake, taking a little side jaunt off the Wonderland Trail, and here, I don't know what this is, if it's an overlook of Shadow Lake or if it's a camping spot, and it looks like an overlook of the beautiful Shadow Lake. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Got a little trail down to Shoreline. Kind of like the vantage point of Shadow Lake from this side. I pivot around here. Kind of like the vantage point. Looking down, getting a little bit more of the sheen of the lake from this side than the other side. Oh, this, my friend, is absolutely beautiful. The gorgeous, incredible Shadow Lake here at Mount Rainier National Park. Spectacular. We're at a critical junction of the Wonderland Trail. If we keep going straight, we will be doing the Burroughs Mountain hike, which is our intended destination. Go to the right here. Got a sunrise comfort station. Stand back and show you the signage. We got all these beautiful little blue spruce trees. Not going to forget to grab these. We are here at a junction for First Burroughs Mountain Trail. I want to stop and show you the sunrise comfort station. A little restroom, old log cabin. This is a functional restroom, so mark it on your map. There is a functional restroom right here at the junction for the Burroughs Mountain Trail. I will point out we do have this gorgeous old log cabin shelter, original shelter. It is currently locked. We are officially on the Burroughs Mountain Trail. 1.3 miles to First Burroughs Mountain. First Burroughs Mountain is 7,100 feet, and then the next two are 7,400 feet and 7,800 feet. Current plan is to go as far as the Burroughs Mountain Trail will allow us to go before we come back on Sourdough Ridge to complete our upside down lollipop back to Sunrise Rim parking lot. This is where the real climbing comes in, my friend. So the Sunrise Rim parking lot's about 6,400 feet. We actually lost some elevation going south. Hoping to be going up to 7,100 feet, then 7,400 feet, and 7,800 feet for the three mountains. So this is where the lungs will start to feel a little bit. I don't think this kind of elevation gain is really anything too crazy. Not too bad for wilderness adventure. It'll feel good. Hiking through a true, genuine alpine wonderland. Oh, this is so beautiful. Now this is an alpine wonderland. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. Today's September 16th, 2023. And we are starting to see some of the fall colors here beside a trail. Hints of red and yellow, orange. Of course, our vibrant green alpine forest. This is a pretty steep grade, pretty much going straight up. But worth it though to capture this beauty. Oh, this is gorgeous. A genuine alpine wonderland. Oh, this is so beautiful. Little peak of sun. As we continue to climb, coming up to a beautiful viewpoint. Hints of White River down below. Looks like we have a few marmots down there. Very beautiful. Chillaxing at their house over